A leading Phoenix-based nonprofit specializing in integrated behavioral health treatment is struggling to maximize human capital. With a workforce of nearly 200 employees, the talent pool is large and diverse. However, organizational attrition rate averages nearly 25%, higher in some departments. Data drawn from employee exit surveys and observational studies reveals staff generally feel undervalued, overworked, and poorly trained on the nature and procedures of their job. A needs analysis was performed, wherein historical data, employee survey, and interviews with human resources was conducted. The internal findings indicated that over 80% of the employees studied felt that most of their work instruction was administered through email, reporting further that they felt this was ineffective and preference was for direct face-to-face communication. Exit interviews attribute attrition to a general sense of being disconnected and undervalued. The need exists to solve high attrition by increasing an employee's face-to-face interaction with supervisors and peers. It was determined by analysis that the best way to facilitate greater intercommunication among peers is to reduce over-reliance on email, encouraging more face-to-face management. At its core, the goal of this training is to eliminate or significantly reduce attrition. With a target rate of 15% over 8 months, all employees are required to participate in this face-to-face training. It was determined that employees would learn best through modeling appropriate behavior, which is why face-to-face instruction was selected. Facilitator-led training will last 1 hour, with time set aside afterwards for a session of Q&A. The training draws from best practices in training in technology utilization, communication practices, and strategies for reducing workplace anxiety and stress. The training is theoretical, practical, and interactive. Specialists were drawn from the organization's talent pool to assist in design and development of the training. A special motto was designed with the intent of building interest and motivating employees. As we say, speak it before you click it. There was a training need, and curriculum was designed with the intent to showcase the importance of people in a collaborative and professional manner. An interactive activity was designed wherein employees would face each other and non-verbally dance with each other according to a scenario and script given. This was known as the human dance interaction, but employees came to call it the supervisor mambo. Training consisted of 10 sessions with 20 individuals per class. All employees were required to attend one of the 10 sessions. Training took place in the corporate boardroom at our centrally located main office building. Handouts and other instructional aids were disseminated. Trainer was oriented to the material, adhering to curriculum design. I chose the ADDIE model of instructional design as the guiding theoretical framework for the design and construction of this training. Generally speaking, the ADDIE model is well known and accepted. It provides broad flexibility across the model and narrow focus in core components. During the implementation phase of this training, I conducted a brief beta test of some of the curriculum content, consisting mostly of the interactive elements and heavy discussion-based components. Participants were selected from a small pool of employees, 6 in total. Results: it was determined that the length of training was insufficient and an additional 30 minutes would be needed for the face-to-face instruction. Participants were pleased with the motto and suggested stronger visual representation regarding the technical analysis. Modifications of beta tests results were incorporated into a full successful pilot study. To ensure relevance, the training material was evaluated with both formative and summative standards. Formatively, 2 individuals were selected at random from each training session to participate in a mini focus group. The focus group will occur after the 5th and 10th sessions respectively. Participants will give feedback and opinions on training content and delivery methods. Additionally, the email use survey used during the analysis phase will be used post-training to establish a comparison. The CEO will run monthly retention surveys in conjunction with a review of employee exit surveys, which during the analysis phase set the standard and need for training. At monthly intervals, the IT manager will descriptively summarize internal email statistics by department.